Hi everybody, how are you doing? I'm your host, Jared Brooks-Davis. So, one thing that I actually need to do is that I need to expand my horizons a little bit more. So, today, I'm going to take a chance at it. I'm not going to just talk about the New York Mets. I'm going to expand to the New York Rangers. So, let's take you into the highlights first of the Nationals versus the New York Mets. Let's go. Patrick Corbin was on the hill last night for the Nationals. He began the game with a strikeout to Brandon Nimmo. Later in the inning, he got Pete Alonso to strike out. His counterpart, Steven Matz, was on the hill for the Mets. He got Adam Eaton with a strikeout. Later in the first, Howie Kendrick, the clutch man, more like older fine wine, goes deep with a solo shot. The Nats are on the board 1-0. Next inning, Josh Harrison goes deep to left. He helps push the lead 2-0. Juan Soto let it loose on the sideline. Harrison does a little Millie Rock in the home dugout. Bottom of the third, Starlin Castro lines it to right, driving in Howie Kendrick. Carter Kieboom singles to right, driving in Starlin Castro. 5-0 Nats. In the top of the fourth, runner on, Michael Conforto goes oppo to left field, cutting the Nationals lead to just 3. In the top of the fifth, Pete Alonso goes to right, driving in Brandon Nimmo. Do the Mets have a comeback in store? But in the bottom of the seventh, rain pouring, Dellin Betances gets Starlin Castro to fly out to Michael Conforto. Rain pouring down at Nationals Park, Tarp had to go on the field. That was pretty much it. As Wilson Ramos flew out to end the game, Nationals win 5-3. So it was a rough night for the Mets, especially in the rain. Hey, let's see how the New York Rangers are doing. It might be the summertime and it might be hot out in New York, but hey, at least it's icy inside the hockey rink. Let's take you into the Rangers highlights. Igor Shesterkin was kicking in between the pipes for the Rangers, hoping to get the red and blue away from elimination. James Rayner had a game for the ages for the Canes. Ryan Strome searching for room, trying to push the puck past Rayner, and he gets denied. Look at Rayner denying opportunities. Shesterkin, on the other end, was doing the same thing in the first period. Let's go to the second period. Chris Kreider looks for room and he gets it past Rayner, giving the Rangers a 1-0 lead. Let's take a look. Backhand to the forehand, slides it past Rayner. But that wouldn't last long. Teuvo Teravainen on the backhand ties the game. Rangers, can they strike back? They're in front of the net and no luck. Tied game going into the third period. Warren Fogle from just inside the blue line puts it in. 2-1 Canes. Minutes later, Sebastian Aho breaks past Jacob Trouba and Tony DeAngelo and gets it past Shesterkin. And he later on gets the empty netter as the Canes win 4-1. It was a really rough night to be either a Mets fan or Rangers fan. But the Rangers, they're looking forward to next year, especially with that young core that they have. A very big question will be, will King Henrik retire, or, could he come back? It's up to him. Could he make his way to another team, potentially being a backup goalie? Would he like that, especially at his age? Only time will tell, and he can tell. I'm your host, Jared Brooks-Davis, and I'll see you again soon. Have a good night.
They gon' love me for my ambition. Easy to dream a dream, though it's harder to live it. They gon' love me for my ambition.